Well, everybody, welcome to the latest live stream. Let me just sort that out. Welcome back to Peter Ray's Adventures. Live stream number 369. Right, so let me settle up. We're all good with sound quality. There we go. Perfect. Hope all is well. Talking about keep feeding the beast. What I mean by that, keep feeding the online platforms as you're reselling in a way. So try and list as much as you're able to list and keep up with on multiple platforms, whether it be Vinted, eBay, if you're going to be going to live selling, whatnot, Amazon, FBA, for example, whatever, Depop, all that, Vintage, etc. So yeah, let me know all about that, and do say hello, and we'll work through that way. Hi Andrew, that's probably mate, much appreciated. I went from 7 to 1, then to 4. Cheers, Poppy, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're still doing all your videos and that. Haven't been able to keep up with anyone's videos really. Just a bit busy. Like last night. I'll talk about that later. Also, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, all in the description below. So it's my Ko-Fi page. Buy me a coffee. Support me on my eBay store. All in the description below. Check it all out. And my other gaming channel, or my gaming channel, should say, Quack Attack Gamer. Where I go live and that, play games and do YouTube shorts of varying games, and yeah, just enjoy myself. Hi Chris, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Wait for a few minutes, people to pop in and say hello. So let me know what platforms you're currently selling on, and if you're doing live selling or just normal, just upload the photos and the description, the titles and stuff, and sell that way, or just normally. Let me know, because I've got Vinted and eBay, but I've got some stuff to put onto Vinted. I worked out how to get photos across from my eBay to Vinted today. It's nothing I had to do, because I was working out some stuff, paperwork and jumble sales. It just all carries on. It's a bit of a pisser, isn't it, really, when there's so much you got to do and stuff. Hi, Pete W. for popping in. Yeah, we're all good. That's it. That's better. I can see now. Yeah, everything's really good. Quite tired. Was yesterday, so I was still quite tired from Friday night when I went out for my birthday, and then Saturday I slept all day pretty much, and hangover. Well, we didn't go out that late till about 12 o'clock. A few drinks, and then Sunday I was up early at the Carboot, walking around fresh air, and then Monday I went around the mates. It rained all day, so I played a few games and just chilled. And then yeah, that's right, yeah. And then yesterday I had to take my dad to the hospital, and then in the evening I saw a comedian, which was Jim Davison, actually. Cracking, because he'd officially a few years back got banned from Epsom Playhouse, and now he's back, being allowed to come back to do all the jokes, pretty much everything you could think of. Like, if you know Jim Davison, the comedian, look him up if you don't know him. Did the Generation Game, New Faces, Big Break with John Virgo, for example, Up the Elephant Round the Castle, etc., and all the things done with the army, up Falkland, etc. And it's better. And yeah, whatever. Like, basically, he told all the jokes and promoting his Ustream, which is a streaming service online. And basically, you name it, he told it, and he basically said about every type of person and genre, basically stuff you can't tell, but he told it pretty much. The old card, I won't stay here, but it was hilarious, and I glad I went because I was so tired. I think, oh, I'm not going to go. I can't be bothered. Like, but I went and saw him. There was a few thousand people in a small theatre with a massive stage. Because I know that stage from old, like being at a particular one. There's a few others. That's just one of the, because I was down row D for the auditorium, not up the top, just about 3 behind. And there was one lady there. She'd seen Jim Davison 1,000 and something amount of times, and she's very recognisable. Yep, but no, it was a great night though. Few hours. Bobby Davro was there. He did a couple of jokes in between because he's recovering from a bit of illness. And Jim's latest partner, because he recently got divorced again for that night of time, and his younger partner was there sitting there. I was like, all right, fair enough. Tolerate Jim, but no, he's a legend, like, and that, and we've got a lot of connections around the local area and stuff like that, especially with Jim, with Jamie White and stuff like that. Yes, he has his own podcast through Ustream, and he does it on YouTube as well. And what you can say on YouTube is different from what he says on Ustream. He's got comedians like Chubby Brown on there and others, and he does the older ones that you can't say, like on there now, Jeff Rowe and others, and it's really good. I don't like I'm not on Ustream myself, but I've seen quite a lot of it. And it's got all these shows on there, like Babes in the Wood and the rest of that, all the theatre stuff he's done in the past, pantomimes and that. But it's really good. Sort of enjoyed it. Like, well, more than sort of enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and sort of got me out of funk. Like, lift my spirits, and I was happy with that. Hi Chris, thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciated. Not long now till Eastbourne. A month till Eastbourne. Month to the day to Eastbourne meet up. If you don't know, Flourish and You on Instagram, and thanks Jesse on Instagram. Thanks something charity shop. Can't remember what it is, but follow Flourish and You. You'll find it out. Eastbourne meetup, the 8th of June. I should be going, and Chris B and others, and hopefully there'll be loads. I'll be down there from the 6th. Hopefully weather's good. To do loads of videos and stuff, about 4 or 5 videos. Hopefully get to a jumble sale, charity shops, look around the area, and a few drinks and a bit of fresh air by the seaside. So can't wait for that. Had a couple of nice sales on vintage music posters on eBay this week. Nice one. I used to sell posters and that, not just music, but like posters for varying like films and stuff, because an old acquaintance I've known for a while, number of years actually, let me know about the posters that were given out away for free. Did it right initially, and then they're just hanging around, and it's very hard like to get posters packed. I had a really bad issue with a poster that went missing and then turned up ripped to pieces. I was like, great. It turned out like weeks later, and I was like, well, that's another ding against every that particularly. Anyway, but yeah, that's good though. Sales here have been a bit average as per. Tomorrow focusing solely on the photographing and listing and stuff. I've got videos to edit, but I've got 3. But I'll probably, depends on what happens on Friday, if I go out or if I stay in or whatever. I don't know. But we'll see what I get done tomorrow, what time, because I don't like to do about 20 sets of photographs and then do the listings. You're looking at about 5, 6, 7 hours. So that's something like I'm a slow lister myself. I get distracted stuff, and I've got to stop anyway, like at 12, because the legend Jimmy White, snooker player, is in the seniors tomorrow, 12 o'clock, Crucible, playing some random player, and hopefully he wins. 5 frames, about an hour or so, stop, bit of lunch, and then crack back on. Listing, what have we got a list? Beer steins, load of Disney mugs, and a couple of book bundles. So it's just create about 15, 20 listings anyway. So get those on because you need to keep feeding the beast. If you don't feed the beast, then that's it. You get dropped down the rankings, and that's it. Done. You got to keep going and going and going and going. I find the more I list, the more stuff I sort out and price reducing, like reducing prices, sell similars when they actually work because they've been having issues apparently. Sell similars when you end listings, sell similar, and your descriptions and stuff disappear. So it's like a pointless thing to do. But I do it every so often. And it seems okay. It's just sometimes when you've got an offer on like an item you've ended and sold and similar, it doesn't go into the right postage policy until that offer has ended, even though you've just ended it and sold similar. I don't really get that, to be fair. It's just a weird thing. It's like on the app, on the eBay app, where you like you're putting stuff away in your areas, you put up boxes or whatever you do on shelves and that, and you go to SKU codes on eBay and it's like, oh, this one you can't do it because you've got an offer on it or whatever. I sent an offer or someone's sent you an offer, and it's mainly when you've sent an offer out to a watch or whatever, and like you go into it and you go, oh, I can't put the SKU code on there. But when you go on the PC, you can. It takes a while because I was doing it yesterday. It took me like 3 or 4 tries, but it works out that way, particularly and that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at some bits and pieces. Got any questions? Pop them in the old side chat. We have got Bill's Moon popped in. Welcome, Bill's the Moon. Yeah, hopefully the weather is good for each. I'm hoping so because it'll be great to meet everyone and just do a bit of filming and getting out and just chilling and relaxing. Because I've got 5 videos hoping to make the whole weekend vlog going down to Eastbourne, the whole weekend of sort of meetups and what I do, and hotel room tours, the bus tour, bus tour again, jumble sale, hopefully, charity shop, etc. You name it. Hi, AA, thanks for popping in. I'll just say hi, Elliot. What's this about updates on eBay? It's one of the chats I'm in. Because apparently earlier on, anyone had problems with raw mail via eBay earlier on? I haven't, because I haven't sold out like to use it. I'd done on mine yesterday. Before I did on mine on Monday to send. That's right, on Monday before I went out, and didn't have any. I had no sale out yesterday, which is a pain. A few offers that were swiftly rejected. People wanting like £2 something. You know what I mean? Crappy, like, and that. And apparently, raw mail was down earlier or something like that. What's that? You say, and the therapy is now on mobile. 3 years of sold history. In a way, that's good. That's good. But if I get my bloody app sorted out right, because I've got about 4 issues on the app, which is, yeah. Well, I have to have a look at it, see if there's another update and to do with that. And then it should be available yet from at least, promising. So, is it on Android? Because I'm on Android, by the way, not on iPhone. It's on the latest update if you force it. Product research, because there's some stuff on it already on the app that I found. But if I can remember where it is. No, it's not there. It was somewhere. Bollocks, Andrew. Android, the bomb. I've had Android for years. Ever since I was probably in my early 20s. Bollocks on the shite. On the iPhone, the shite phone. Mate, you want to get an Android, proper stuff. At least you don't have to start fucking spending 6 hours going, oi Siri, oi Siri. You just go, who's a legend? And it works out. Modern legends easy enough to do. But anyway, besides the point, I did find something earlier, but I can't remember where I saw it now. Something that came up on the app. Was it on the office section? No, I can't remember. It was something on the app anyway. I found anyway. Oh, most probably did, yeah. No. Football, mate. Football. Football. Money Mental UK. Oh, look. Who have we got here? See, it's easy enough to do. Rather than go, oh, Siri. Anyway, let me just quickly go through and have a look at that particular update if I haven't done it. Nope, I haven't got one. Pending download for Vint to Facebook, YouTube. Anyway, besides the point. Hi, Jimmy. Thanks for popping in, mate. Hope you're well, mate. Hope your show went well. Just talking about a bit of keeping your feeding the beast. Did you see though? Last night, Jimmy, I went to see the legend that was Jim Davison at the local Playhouse Theatre. He was absolutely legendary. Basically, he said it all. He said it all. Literally, like whatever you can't say, he said it. His new partner was there because he just recently got divorced, and what's his face? I forgot. I said it now, but Bobby Davro was there. He did a couple of jokes and stuff in between. He's recovering. He's been ill recently. Yeah, you saw the post. Yeah, he was signing books. I didn't have 20 on me because they're only doing cash for that. It was legend. Oh, I was like, wow. For woo. But yes, there was one lady who'd seen him over 1,000 times. Of course he did. He was banned previously, last few years. He only got unbanned last year. Hi Susan, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Proper app. Wow, well, I'm not really fast. I just look up anyway. So, hi, Swamp Figure. Thanks for popping in, Glyn. Hi, Husty. Of course he did. Yeah. There weren't. It was only really Jim. It was there. He was 70 years old, and Bobby Davro, 69, did a couple of jokes. That was it. Yeah. Yep. That's why he didn't do a set because he had a stroke not that long ago. So it was a fuck funny though. He was chipping in proper. Tell his joke. Jim's like, no, not that one. Like a bit about varying things. They were talking about all sorts, all the old game shows that he did. Nights out with Jim, John Virgo. Hi Flip Mo, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. And Lum Like Vince popped in. Hi Andrea, thanks for popping in. Correct. Well, yeah, he knows like he ain't paid it for a long time, like Jimmy Carr. Not an Android. Right, fine. She got a new phone grade. Okay, cool. Yeah, probably a few days or so cool. But I did see, I can't remember what I saw on there. I saw something there. It's a bit weird. Might have been when I was sending an offer or something. I can't remember on the app. But the app's still fucked for me anyway because I can't see me sold listings. And it's an internal server issue for eBay. So I was like, pointless. But anyway, I still try and sort out like listings as I can and stuff. But let me know what platforms you're on and like how you like sort out your time between various platforms. Let's go down the list. There'll be temporary pause in service while Peter checks messages. Who's in this? Fair enough. Fetch out Keith Chegwin. No, bugger that. Yeah. Well, not in that way, but yeah, you know what I mean? I've seen before, like, But I did meet Jim Davison once before with Jimmy White locally. He was just like outside these old snooker club down the local in Epsom, and like I said hello. It was a few years ago. Yeah, a lot of the old people sort of like, yeah. Well, I know because Amazon they let you it, mate. Especially when he sort of returns for you and all that. Whoa, it's warm in here because it's been a nice day today. It's like 20 degrees down here, sweating. Before such a coach Tegwin. Yes, I didn't even know. Oh, 17. Yeah, turned 17, Andrew. That's right. I suppose if you listen a lot on eBay, then yeah, you kind of would. I had a return. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Before I say it, I've had a return in ages, but knowing me, I said that now. I'll probably get one. But as I try and get on now, the new room set up and get stuff on table, sorted out, listed, tested, photographed them, and all in a matter of few hours, and then like, because what I was thinking of, like going through a period of going right. I'm going to do listings first, then photographs. Then I changed that back, and then went back again. I was like, right. But with the new table setup, on just over in the corner, which is next video that I will try and upload at some point soon. Basically, it's easier for me to do the photographs first, and then just add them up to the PC, and then do the listing, add the photographs up. So it gives you a few listings here and there, sporadically when I get a chance. Like I try and do a fair amount in a period, but I've got always loads of things to do, so it's easy anyway. Well, yeah, they're getting old, mate. Getting all old. That's what it is. Jesus, 350, 390. That's even worse than 350. 390. What was that for? Christ. Not much protection for a 390 refund anyway, Andrew. But yeah. Oh yeah, you did sell some Hunays, didn't you? That's right. Yeah, they used them. Bit of a sod though. Like working like, yeah. It just baffles me. Like, lucky I don't resell clothing. That's like worse. Not for like the higher value, but more returns, refunds you have to give. Alright. Normally they just play bleeding ignorance and go, "Oh no, I didn't use them, didn't do that, didn't do this." Well, look at it. Or they try and swap out the game or whatever, and you always take serial numbers. Always. Wherever you're trying to sell, especially electronics, take your serial numbers, because it's easier that way when you get like a moaning customer or a return it and that, and then try and swap like the game or something, or like say it's broken, or you know what I mean. Or they've used it and they're admitting blind ignorance, they haven't used it. Yeah, that's right. I let a lady come round on Monday. Like she brought a whole history's box of books. I think 15 quid or something. And managed correctly to do free like collection on that. Apparently she was local or something. I was like, good, because the person before, about a month or two ago, pleaded blind ignorance that he couldn't do the free collection, because always have collection on there. And I was like, well, you can do it. I showed him how to do it, like with messages and stuff, and he was still doing, I can't do it. I'm like, oh well, I have to do it the other way, because basically when you go to collection to your house or whatever, they get a QR code and you scan it, and it sort of helps out with like any issues and stuff. Like she had a address. It was like Malaysia. It was Kuala Lumpur. I was like, am I getting scammed here, or are they using that for like tax purposes? You know, because they will send like a lot of things back, or they're using it for tax purposes on a bit of the old, you know. But it was all right in the end. I had to sort of like say to our message, be very polite and say, you got a Malaysian address, Kuala Lumpur. Are you there or are you in UK? And I worked out in the end she was UK because she didn't specify she was, but yeah, yes, and something else was like really random, but she came and picked them up. Very nice lady. Got the code ready because I said to her beforehand on the day, because she specified a time to come around. I was fine with that. Like, I'm back on Monday. I weren't going out till a bit later to see a mate. So I said to her, like, can you please get the code ready? Quick transaction, boom, 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 done. And yeah, I went off unhappy. But I always get a bit suspicious though. Yeah, okay, so not happy. Like, what's this? What's that? What's that? Confrontation on your doorstep. But fingers crossed, touch wood, I've never had that, so I'm all right. But as the last lot of books I photographed and got rid of, because I got rid of two bundles of books and a dinosaur board game. Not from me. Well, actually, no, the books was all right. A bundle of Enid Blyton ones, I think, if I remember. Yeah, something like that. And it went for like £30. I was happy with that because I didn't pay I think most of them I got for like very cheap around a jumble sale. So I was like, fair enough. And yeah, because like I find jumble sales are easier to bundle up books for cheap. Like if you're going around like a car boot or something like that, and you're thinking, oh, I want to pay 20p per book, bollocks to that. Most of the sellers, even standard family sellers, say 50p a book, £1. Can you do it any less? 30p, 40p, 50, whatever. Like, I'm going to go and do that. I've got to do £1. Like, oh. But at a jumble sale, they just want to get rid of it mostly. So you're like, use about 20p. Oh, that's for 20p. Something like that. Hi, Antoinette. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, definitely. Yes. It's very difficult, though, when you get a big return and it just randomly comes out. Yeah. It's even worse when it's on the day of your like the day of the fees coming out. But now you got to make that money up, Andrew. Which is a problem. Probably like, yeah. It's harder to do when you sell one item for like $3.90, and then you've got like, I've got to make up $3.90 with other items, not just the one, because I very rarely get that particular amount. Anyway, the most I've sold was $150 or $160, where it was a set of bowls a number of years ago. But most of them, what I do, like, it's between 15 and 20, possibly £25. You got higher values, sometimes very low value, because I went through some of my listings and just reduced prices and stuff earlier, and just try and get rid, like, you know. And hopefully when I list some stuff, sales come through randomly. But now I know how to get the photos through from eBay up to Vinted and get loads of items on there. Just cross list myself, not like mega loads, just the odd ones that I think gaming stuff or books or with ISBN codes or football Pokemon cards, that sort of thing. You know, trading stuff. Get it done. Good money in here now. I still made profit on him after 50% refund, and we'll clean him up and try and sell them again. Yeah, because obviously the gunking with the ears, yeah. Hopefully you get that sorted out soon. I'm Joe, thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Okay. Right. So that's that. Talk about the Royal Mail fiasco today for a few hours. Anything else I've got there? Good questions. Put them in the side chat. Hope you're well, Michelle. Can't remember what I saw. I did see something on eBay, but I can't remember now. Or what it was. But some app. update anyway. Oh. Bloody warm in it. God, I'm gonna have to open a little window it because we just sat in like a big box room, little box room. Open a window. There we go. Let's get a bit of fresh air in here because it's like been roasting. A roast and patch, bloody hot today, 20 degrees. It was hot yesterday. To be fair, Monday it rained all day. It's supposed to be nice until Sunday morning, I think. And then after that, it's like raining a lot. But it's just pretty warm. Like it's warmer indoors, and it actually is outdoors. So sometimes in the height of the summer, I think do I like sleep outdoors? It'll be easier rather than indoors. But can't complain. But we do in this country, with the weather. Right, let's have a look down the list. So any questions? Pop them inside chat. How many we got watching? We've got 20 watching. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Oh, a bit of fresh air, lovely. Down the list. What we got? Yeah. So try and what I'm trying to do myself, particularly works well with me. Now I've got his room done. Is basically pick out every like 2 or 3 days. Pick out a bundle of items, whether it be toys, books, or something. Just like think, right, I'm gonna get that sorted out, checked out, those clean, that listed and tested quickly, and go and get moved and put away, because like it can be a nightmare when you've not really got a system in place to kind of do it. Because for me it's like it takes a while for it like items to be put away, whether they're put away indoors in boxes or whatever, or outside storage. Especially I tried to do a lot last week, but it rained a lot, so I couldn't do it. But it's easier to do it. And now we've got the table. I can get the chair and just sit and photograph on my phone, just done. Easier. Rather than sit on the floor like I used to on that board. Call me back, it's killing me doing that. But yeah, it's easier that way. Just got to tidy up in here. It's a bit of a shit house in here at the moment. Got any questions? Pop them in the old side chat. Right, let's have a look. This weekend's supposed to be a nice weekend, so it all depends of if I get some photographs done and listing and put stuff away and tied up a little bit. Jumble sale at the weekend, and I didn't go to one last weekend, and one I went to the weekend before was okay. One that's about half an hour, 35 minutes away, in a village hall. Never been to it. Apparently it's quite small, but you can get some good stuff. But I thought, why not? Because it was another one, but it's an hour away. I'm thinking I can't be bothered, and to do that, traffic's going to be a nightmare anyway, especially with part of the M25 near Wisley shut again for a millionth time in a few years. And then I'll see what happens on Sunday if I need to go down the local boot. I particularly want to sort of get stuff sorted out before I do. Take a bit of cash, because I've got cash and I need anyway for Respawn on that particular lovely weekend away. What lovely weekend, Flip Mode says there, and it can't source. Oh, great. That's all you need. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's difficult, like, when it's a nice weekend, you think, I can go out sourcing, but I can't. Even the local Saturday car boot, which is like literally 15 minutes. Is it 10 to 15 minutes from my house, right? Near 10 minutes, I should say. Like, opened on opened last weekend. I didn't go, but it's one of those where like people set up when you're there and boot divers and stuff. And I thought, do I go or don't I go, or do I get fucking moaned at? I don't know. We'll see. If I don't go, I can go next week or something like that. I'm not really fussed. But it'll be the usuals that go into that place. And anyway, it's just a small car boot opens up when the basically on that particular field, nearest school, they have like a rugby season finishes right at the beginning of May. So that's when it opens, May till September, and that's it. And then rugby season starts again, and that's it. No, you don't, Andrew. Want to name your crushes? Who do you think are the top 5 hottest resellers? Well, that's for you to find out and for me to know. Oh yeah, times where I've blushed, but no, we don't. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. We'll do. We'll get it eventually, Andrew. You know, mine are in my head, and that's it. Say no more. You'll be blushing. Nah, no point, mate. Bang goes the times where people tried that. Nah, you don't want that, mate. No way. Nah. Let's not. Don't get involved in all that sort of stuff. Well, when it'll be, and I shall know when it'll be. Yeah. Let's have a look down the list. Right, got any questions? Put them in the old side chat. Yeah, so have a look. What am I doing? I said Super Studio. That's what I want to have a look at. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I've got some nice channel analytics. Current subscribers 2,200. Appreciate that because it was stuck at a certain amount, and then it went before the Carboots started. That's what it did it. And the Carboot videos are doing really well. Last one, 757 views. Same with the YouTube Shorts. Let's have a look at my last 28 days. 30.6k views. Watch hours 749. Not too bad, realistically. Pretty happy with that. Cheers all the subscribers, the new subscribers, and on my other channel, Crack Attack Game, for my gaming. Pretty enjoying that because I did some content for that gaming channel, which is scheduled to come out I think in the next few weeks. I've got stuff rolling most days for YouTube Shorts and stuff. But I was like, get around to editing a few little bits. Took a while, but really enjoy doing that. To be fair, I enjoy doing that more than I do the reselling content versus the way it is. But I do both because that's what it all's about. You know. Who's that? Okay, cool. Oh, what was that? I just saw something then. What was that? Oh, it's another video came up. Right. Flip mode. Wall. Yeah. I did see that was cancelled on Monday. That's only on certain times of the year. I've never been, but I know people who have been to that particular car boot. Apparently, it's quite good car boot. Now, where is the list of where it's on? I've got a whole playlist of car boots and jumbles and sales and stuff. Wallingham. Oh, shoot, I've got it somewhere around here. I'll answer that in a second, Andrew. Let me find this one. No, not that one. I've definitely got it here somewhere. I know I have. Oh, there we go. Warlingham Rugby Club. Only Monday, Sunday the 19th of May. That's yeah. So what do you do then? I've heard reports of you wait outside for him to get. Well, what time actually is it? Because do you wait outside? Because I know you park on the actual field itself. It's not that far from me actually. Come to think of it, I've checked it out at least once on that particular one because it's only W. That's what I need to do. Half an hour during the early periods. Yeah, so I'll definitely check it out. That particular one, I think. Yeah, you wait outside and then it's about 8:30, is it, or something, or where it is? What time do you normally get there though? Flip mode. Just compare what time you get there because I don't get it too early and then wait for hours or too late. Favorite place to source? Well, that's a question in the question within a question when branches off the tree. Oh god. Right. I source jumble sales, book fairs, car boots, very rarely charity shops, online sourcing, you know, favorite. This might sound crazy, right? And it actually probably is. Sourcing is not my favorite. It never has been my favorite. Like going sourcing, you know. I like it. I like meeting people and getting out fresh air and seeing new areas and people and places and, you know, better than I used to be. But it's not my favourite, especially when it pisses you off after like an hour's drive and you haven't got nothing and you go around the jumble sale or car boot and you can't find anything. It's like, ugh. So sometimes easier to source online. My favourite part of it always looking up items and seeing like the history of an item, particularly what you've got. Think, oh wow, if it's a game or if it's some sort of antique item or a beer style or something or some pattern on a Disney mug, it really I go wow on that particular. But sourcing, right? It's really difficult, really difficult. Forget charity shops. I don't hate them, but I just don't go in very often. I will go down to the Eastbourne ones and check them out. But I'm gonna have to say, particularly, for me, for what I tend to pick up, it's still car boots. Car boots only just ahead of jumble sales / tabletop sales, book fairs, etc. You know, because for what I pick up, I can find a load of decent stuff. Usually, 9 times out of 10, going down a field at silly o'clock in the morning, might have to wait a bit, but if I can see it, I'm in there. You know, if you're decent or price, I don't mind paying up. A jumble sale, slightly less favourable because some of them are a bit too small. They smell. You get nothing there. If you travelled an hour or so or more to a jumble sale and you find nothing, waste of time and petrol. Yeah, no, but some of them that I've been to are the bomb. But you've got to know, like if people have been there, or it's basically a jumble sale. Right, more you go to, the more chance you'll know people. You get chatting to people, and maybe chat to them like via Facebook or just where you go to a jumble. Right, no, the regulars to a jumble sale. Right, you know, so that's what I've got. I've got number of people who I chat to and call up and that through meeting at jumble sales, and we give each other hints and tips and help out. And we've got this jumble sale coming up, got that one. No, you're going to this one. It's just basically nice to meet people. I know it's competition. I get that. It's nice to meet people and chat people in the queue. If you're going to a jumble sale queue, jumble sale in a queue, like I'd say 2 hours early. 2.5 hours earlier sometimes. But if you're there and you don't get anything, it's crap. Like, but they can be really good. I do enjoy that particular. Seeing people go, oh, I didn't know you were going to come. Oh, that's good. And you see the regulars, yeah, competition. But personally, for me, it'll be a car boot. I know you've got to get up early and stuff, but sort of put your head into it. As I don't particularly have any back access to any charity shops, like I used to back in the early days before COVID, but COVID changed that. And it just like meant like that's it. No one wants to give you back access. Even if you work in the bloody places, you know. Let's have a look in the old chat. I've never watched a VHS I've sold, and I'm one of the biggest sellers on them on eBay. Just check the mold. Correct, Andrew. That's correct. Exactly what I do. I've never watched a single VHS tape I've ever sold. And it's not even the reason that we don't even have a VHS player. No knocking around. Well, I think we have one, but it's up in a cupboard, back of a cupboard somewhere, and I can't be bothered to get to it and get out and sort it out. I always check, as you say there, Andrew, for mold on the tape to see if the ends of the tape working. Like, for example, I've got a billion of them here. Let me find one. Oh, there we go. Fuck it. Fuck it. You're going to get the clangers. Clangers. There you go. I've got a load of them to sell. So, when you're going around a car boot, a jumble sale, a back room access at a charity shop, it's very hard to get a chance to look professionally up at a VHS tape, right? So what I do, I go through my ways of doing it. I go, okay, how is the box? Is the box okay? Because sometimes you get them like when they're broken bits off the box and they're very sharp and stuff, right? How is the inlay? Is the inlay okay? As you can see, clangers and stuff. This one's okay. Not worth nothing really, but I've got it for bundles. Right, that's okay. And then you've got to think to yourself, right, I'll take the VHS tape out. I'll have a look in the corners all round because you get mold all the way through. It's horrible. I've had it where the mold is basically ripped straight through the VHS, and it's like really early in the morning, and you don't notice these things. But that was in the early days. And then when you get to the VHS, you look at it and you go, right, is the picture okay on there? Are we looking at cracks on these bits here? When you go these here, there's two. And you go there. Oh, you've got to look at the itself, and you've got to think, okay. And the bits here, you can try and flick. You've got to have a deep look through any mold. So if it's like dark, let's say dark in here, so just have a look through. Can see any mold. In this picture one, we're okay. And then you've got to have a look to see if this top here is broken. Because the one I dropped, which was it Farm Sam or anyway, I got from Birmingham myself for 40 quid in the end. I dropped it. I taped the ends up. I notified it in listing. I broke the ends. Just dropped it on the floor. Would be have to be my most expensive one. I would have got a few quid more. You know, but it's okay. You can actually, if you want to go back of a VHS tape, which I don't normally do. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 screws at the back. You can unscrew it and have a look. But be very aware that the actual roll of tape itself will untangle quite easily. So you've got to be careful and make sure and give it a little clean through. Yeah. Finish what touch wood. No one complain that they can't play a VHS tape. And also, you've got to work out, because sometimes different types of like in different countries, like for example Russia, their VHS tapes are a little bit longer. I know they used to be a little bit longer, and you've got to be careful, like if they play on a UK VHS, a lot of like collectors of VHS tapes, they have VHS converters, so they can play different like gaming type ones. You can play different ones or different in their country. But you got to look for all these different signs for the VHS tapes, and looking out for like children's ones, you know, or even box sets. Certain ones do really well. But don't be picking up shit like Gladiators or Pearl Harbor. Good films, but not in the amount you're going to sell them for, because they're worth pennies, literally. Alright, let's go down the list. Yeah, like Andrew said, they degrade over time. Most buyers expect some degradation, yeah, in your audio / picture quality, I find. Yeah, because when you're looking at an older VHS tape, if you've got one in a VHS player, sometimes you get like lines like that come across. It's just aware of it. It degrades over time. The quality. Sometimes you get like audio that blips a bit. It's just standard stuff. But a lot of people I find that don't care, that they just want it for their collection. Andrew said back of a charity shop is his favourite place to source before anyone else gets the mitts on the stock. Yeah, I don't have that these days. That's all about travelling and making contacts and knowledge for people. Go, right, this is on, that's on, I'm going to go here and go there. And more you do that, more you can find. Like literally, you can go, right, I know what that is from about 4 miles away. You know, I've been there when I've been to a jumble sale, right? I've been there where I've just poked my head around and gone, oh, right, I know exactly what it is. And it's usually like right at the end of a hallway. I think, right, I'm getting there quick, straight away. Sometimes I get there, sometimes I don't. I missed out on a few bits. One of the guys I chat to quite regularly, acquaintance on that, he picked up, was it a dinosaur game? Jurassic Park, or was it? Something like that. And it was worth some good money. I was about to peer out and reach over, cut dust were, and he picked up like, listen, but I did pick up a calculator that was worth £40 from a jumble sale that was quite local last year. I just saw it and went my gut instinct. In the end, I thought, do I? Don't I? Do I? Went away, come back, was like, I'm going to pick it up anyway. It's worth £40. You know, you've got to go with your gut instinct sometimes. It's only like a pound or so at a jumble sale. Question from Flip Mode: which item have you sold most times? For me, probably Pira pasta makers or Karcher window vacs. Oh my days! What have I sold most? I'm going to put Bop It Extreme 2 in that equation for now. Most times it'll be either Bop It Extreme 2, Monopoly Empire, the long Monopoly with the red top and the older one, 60, 70 Monopolies. Games? No, I don't think so. 'Cause I don't tend to find too many games that are different. I've sold that before, sold that. No, I think for me personally, Bop Extreme 2, maybe Monopoly Empires, or the big long oblong Monopolies with red classic Monopolies most times. I can't think of any gaming items that I would have sold multiple times. Probably have been. Yeah, that's really about it, realistically. Yeah. But some things I've sold 2 or 3 times, but Bop It, I've seen 2 I've sold like 8 like 7 or 8. The same with like Empires and Monopoly Empires and stuff like that. Sold loads of times. Pick them up when I can. Sky Script Show, thanks for popping in. Favourite thing to sell? Well, favourite thing to sell. I'll go on. For me, right. You all probably would assume gaming items because I'm a gaming collector myself, and but no, it's not, because I have a thing where I go, oh, should I sell it or should I keep it for my collection thing? You know, it's very hard to part with certain items. I think, shit, should I actually keep that? But it's worth X amount of money. For me, wall plaques. These little beauties. I've always got something to hand. These little bad boys. Plaques. I could sell it all day long. This on my store. Bradfield College. This one's on the store. Plaques. Shield plaques. Wall plaques. You know, coat of arms put on there on the listing. My favourite in the world. You used to be picking up bowls. When I used to play bowls, I used to pick them up quite a lot. Has been gaming in the past, but right now is these plaques. Oh, love them. And not because they go for good money, because like they do, but it's just like I'm just interested to find the history of where this come from, in the actual college or school, or where it comes from, the army or something. Just find the history of it. That's my favourite thing about reselling, is the history. Oh yes, we love the money. I do, and the interaction it gives me with you legends and meeting people at meetups and stuff, and going, you know, oh, like confidence levels, you know, and thinking like, oh, I can go right there now. But 3-4 years ago, I wouldn't be able to go there because I didn't have no confidence to drive an hour away to a jumble or something, and new areas. Well, more than that, I suppose. But yeah, these my favourite things to sell right now. These are on my store. I have thought about like saying actually football cards and stuff like that, but they were at one point close to being my favourite about a year and a half, 2 years ago. But I've sort of gone out of love with picking them up, to be honest. They've been sitting around a while. You know, not quick sellers. People are finicky with cards and shit like that. Oh, definitely. I've had, as I said before, I've had that in the past. Back before COVID, I just haven't sort of like needed to get back because COVID diminished that for me. And most of them I look at, well, because I very rarely go in, but some of them I look at and have in the past, like after COVID, like restrictions went away as such. We allowed to go back out and stuff. I was like asking, but nothing came of it. And I've just got new ways of sourcing and stuff. And after COVID, well, during COVID and after COVID, I've sourced online. People are sending stuff to me. I think I was saying, oh, I can't get to you, COVID, what's that, elderly father, all that, which is very, very true, right? People said stuff, and then when we allowed out, go and pick up that stuff. I haven't done that for a while, for a long time. Actually gone out, picked something up that I've got for free off varying sites. So I name no names of. I should really do that because, yeah, get some good stuff and like some. Well, I remember going to pick a bundle of PS3 games up, some really decent titles because you can see the photographs and that. And I was like, parked up in his road locally, and I went in, rang the doorbell, and the lady said, "Oh," I said, "I've come for the games," and later, "Oh, I've got some more games here if you want." The person didn't turn up beforehand. I'll just give them to you. I said, "Yeah, that's fine. That's okay." I've got a load, literally, probably about 30 odd overall. And then I picked. What did I pick up? I can't remember, but I picked up a load. Oh, yeah, one of my best pickups, better than that, was when I picked up a load of DVD box sets. They're all like crime drama. Agatha Christie's Poirot. What else? I can't remember now. But they're all like crime drama-esque stuff. And I was like, wow. And some of them went for, I think, a Sherlock Holmes went for like £50 plus. All good condition, like really good condition. But then you have a flip side to that, which is when you don't know what it smells like and what the condition is properly through when you go online and Facebook and other places, like you get stuff. And I went to one house, and I'm not knocking them, like they're Indian. I'm not knocking that, but it smelled. I was like, oh, it was a big Winnie the Pooh plush I would have got about 30, 40 quid for. But literally, like, you just couldn't get smell out. It was literally already. I didn't pay anything for it, like for free, but in particular, it's difficult. But I always have a look, like if I can with the address, but not always. I can do that because of the fact like you got to get these items quick snap online. A lot of people are after them, especially when they're for free. Yeah. Oh, I never like if a case like if it's moldy and stuff, I can always clean it up. Like I've got a load of cases for VHS tapes that I've kept. They're very hard to get hold of. Like PS1 case, I've got a few of those, and I actually found to find one I've got because I accidentally tried on a PS1 game that I actually had in my collection. It's a crappier title, and I was like, shit, got a crack in it. Yeah, no worries, Andrew. Take care, mate. Speak to you some point soon, mate. Whether that may be on you live or whatever. Yeah, I've told that many times. I've got how many have I got over there? I've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I've got 3 to list the Bop Extreme 2. I don't pick up like the usuals, the white long one and others, but I tried buying the Bop Extreme 2s in different colours because I've had pink, I've had the usual black one, I've had all sorts. Furbies are quite good as well, but the bastards, they go off all the time. I remember a Furby going around this car boot, right? He kept laughing at me because I picked this up and they said, "Oh, the battery's still in here. It works. Can hear it." I set it off and it started laughing at me all around this car boot. I had to go to the car and shove it in the car in the end. And then when I got home, straight away, undo it, take the battery up. It was the awful thing. It was. The Furbies are horrible when the battery compartments they like horrible and explode. And I've had a few Furbies that don't particularly work very well, Favorite thing with the biggest profit margin? Let's have a look. Well, it all depends on what I can pick up, like, and what I pay for it realistically. As I've said to you before, favorite things, not in any particular order. Um, like gaming stuff. Yeah, selling wall plaques. Like coat of arms and that. You saw. Bog standard. Like I like selling monopolies. Um, I don't know why. Not one of my mega favorite things, but okay. What else? I'm trying to think what I've got. I don't know. I've got recently got right into selling books, different types of books, beer steins. You know, I haven't really got a thing with the biggest profit margin that I actually think my favorite. No, anything really with good history to it, I'm all over it. Like, but I recently been selling a lot of books. I've got some books in here. I've got that I picked up the other day, book standard. Like, you know, picking up books. Called Clive. Tree shop ones. Nice one of those. Wait for another bundle. Good goodness, gang. But no, I haven't really got one that's like favorite thing to sell, big profit margin. If you said about a year ago, it would have been bowls, indoor bowls, but I don't really find them these days. I used to last year and the year before and that, because like a lot of the beer steins you only get £25 for, slightly less. If you're paying £4 a pop or less, it's good. These Disney mugs are okay. Stuff like, well, it used to be back in a year or 2 years ago. Probably would say Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards I could sell for good money. But I haven't really got a favorite like for big profit margins. But you know, like it's one of those things you've been reselling for years, as you'll know, and it's just get force of habit. You pick up that, you pick up this, and you don't calculate how many times you've sold a Monopoly game, or you've sold, I don't know, this Edge wrestler, you know, or a Harry Potter book. You just do it. Certain things I would love to find again would be another collection, complete collection of Most Haunted. The only reason, because A, I'm a fan, and B, they don't make them anymore. They made them for years. And last year, it was back in the last year, I got some for my collection. I had them all, but some of the discs were unrepairable. So what I did, I kept as much as I could and just got a load on eBay on cheap as I could for my collection. I've got 95% of everything they've done. Some of the ghost huntings with I can't find, but that's the way it is. I've got most things, but I don't know. It's just you kind of, well, for me, I pick up usuals and other stuff like where I think, oh, not many people know about that, because don't forget you can find good stuff like, for example, at the back of a charity shop, Carboots, jumble sale, book fair online. Well, even especially at a jumble sale, book fair, or a car boot, where it could be like half an hour to an hour or more, and you can still find good stuff. So I remember I went around a book fair, and I found a DVD box set. I didn't know what it was, and I never heard of it. I know people were in it, older ones, 70s and stuff, and I paid pennies and stuff, and I got it home, and it's worth good money. That's what I like to find, because I try and work on a certain profit margin, as we all do. Yeah, we're not going to get all the good stuff. Don't get me wrong. I even enjoy thinking, oh, I've got a sale. And still, even if I sell that for £7, it's £7 minus whatever I've got, fees and stuff. Most of the stuff I like that, I pick up in like bundles of stuff, you know. And one of my favourite things is if I'm sourcing, right, and I get in before the regulars get in and get some, wherever it may be, right, something really good. I'm thinking that's my day done, worth it, you know. Hi Neil, popping in, appreciate that, mate. But I feel very, very rarely. I'm always like seconds behind someone, but it does happen. Yeah, I try and think outside the box for varying items to resell. Like for example, these they're worth good money. They're on my store listed. Skateboard wheels. What's that? That's the one as well. And they got this one. USA. Yeah, truck company. USA truck company. You can't really see that. Yeah, truck co. Always thinking outside the box. Things you can resell online. Crisp packets. Don't forget that either. Yeah, usuals. Realistically. Right. Okay. Hope you're well, Neil. She's popping in. Feeding the beast. Have a look if I've got any messages throughout. Got any questions? Pop them inside chat. Golf. No. Okay, cool. We're good. But yeah, it's like, you know, trying to keep feeding like where you sell, and hopefully it'll boost up. And whether you need to promote or not, some people do, some people don't. I do certain percentages, and it works out well. Right, come to the end of the stream. So I've got a video I want to get out for the last part of the this room revamp. It's building the table that I've got. Really funny actually video. Yeah, and then obviously I'm hopefully be sourcing this weekend. After that, yeah, so just keep checking out for videos on this channel and Cracker Chat Gamer. I should be back next Wednesday, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, which will be the Wednesday, the 15th of May. Yeah, I should be back. I don't see why not. So thanks for popping in, ask me questions and stuff, and that. Like, share, subscribe, all that, as you can see here through the banners. Yeah, take care. See you. Thanks for popping in. Take care.